I'm hoping my people don't try to take the eggs anywhere. Unless they're like, obviously unfertile, and then they'll take it into storage and stuff. But if they could just leave the eggs in here, because this is a moderate temperature. This isn't toasty, but this is warm-ish. It's warm enough that it shouldn't get ruined by temperature, and we have an eclipse going on, which is fine. It's going to fuck over all of our solar for a little while, but we still got geothermal and stuff, and we still got the wind turbines and stuff, which, by the way, did they end up deconstructing? Yes, they did, which reminds me, now that they've deconstructed that, I can increase the amount of strawberries through there, just nicely. Very nice. Alright, and yeah, eventually I'll be able to get these all the way out here. I don't know if I want to cut through more of the strawberries. I don't think it matters that much. It's just that this shit's flammable. So, you know, it's just one more thing that's near it. What's going on with these? These all turned off? Nope. But they're not getting power, so is that not connected? It is not. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, because I moved the wind turbine, it's not quite connecting, which is why we're not getting uranium out of that. Not that uranium's super important at this stage, but it could be good. How's this? Oh, there goes all the chickens and ducks. They're going to take them through everything. I would just rather avert my eyes than see that bullshit going on. But yeah, this lot are doing great with the steel, to be honest. Most of this is like already pulling up. I don't need to keep moving this around, but I kind of do prefer to just move shit around, to be fair. Yeah, stick that there. I don't even know if I could get that into that spot. Probably not, no. Who did you make legendary limestone end table? I've seen some legendaries and masterworks and shit popping up tonight. And some of it's been like tables and all sorts of shit, which isn't a bad thing. It just means that people's rooms are going to be a lot happier. Like that's a 5 versus like some of these are like zeros and stuff like that. That's a 1. Like obviously the more they make them, the more practice they get, all that sort of stuff. Which reminds me, are we going for the bedrooms down over here? We look like I've got most of the end tables and most of the lights, but it looks like I don't have the electronics installed. Yeah. Up through here needs a light source. Actually, take that one more. I don't think they can reach that, to be fair, but I think it should be close enough. I would say that might be a problem because they're not going to be able to reach it. I may have to deconstruct a little bit of the wall to be able to get to it, to be fair. But, yeah, we'll sort that out as we get to it. All of this is like, I'll figure it out. Be fine. Like, through here isn't really an issue. Yeah, it doesn't cut across. So, the big issue I've got is I'm going to have to take out that. And when I do, my people are going to have a shit fit and probably break that. I've seen them do it before. There is also a chance that that particular bit will get broken in the future or whatever. But, yeah. At the moment, most things around it can probably reach power. I probably don't need to reach it all the way, but I do need it for the power going out, though. Shoot frenzy. That's fine. So I'd say that probably most of my people probably aren't running around with guns at the moment. Probably don't even have various weapons and stuff. Also, I have a lot of sheep at the moment, to be fair. I have like a really high density of sheep and the other one. I also don't know why some of these are not allowing them to like get fully trained, and I'm guessing it's just the sheer quantity that's being born at a time, not like giving you the fucking option to. But yeah, we're working on it. Most of them are all female, by the way, so if those reach adulthood and they don't get culled, which by the way, holy shit, yeah, I guess when they all reach adulthood, most of them are going to become trained and kept. Like 2 of them will get culled by the look of it. And apparently I have no male adults. That ain't true, because we got Bubba up in here. I guess they don't count for named. But I have a lot. We've got like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 adult male panthers, which is plenty enough. I actually don't need to keep like unnamed ones, to be fair. But it doesn't hurt to have a couple that, you know, don't have a name or whatever. And the rest of these, like, holy shit. I have a lot of panthers again, which is nice. It's been a really long time. I feel like it's been a really, really long time. Also, Matilda is bonded to Wolf, so I guess Viken has Matilda now as a panther, which is nice. Also has Alistair as well, which is freaking cool. So I guess Viken has 2 panthers under him, which is pretty awesome. But yeah. Anyway. I'm guessing these 2... Oh, it's because they're juveniles. Alright, got it. It's the age stage. It's not available yet. Nope, figured it out. I love how sometimes I'm just like, I literally just don't know, don't remember, or whatever. And then sometimes it's just like, oh, yeah, that's right, it's a thing. I can tell happily hearing name. Yeah, Viken, you got a couple of panthers now. Well, where is it? Yeah, you are bonded to Alistair and Matilda. So, yeah. Yeah, very cool wolf walking around with a couple of little panther familiars basically roaming around behind you. That's how happily smiling. Yeah. No, I didn't even realize that you're out here taming like animals and stuff. Like, they're the ones that are bonded. Like, these ones, I don't know, they are kind of, they do have a master. They're just not bonded yet. Oh, you got one in here too. You got Panther 390 as well. So you got 3 panthers. Shadow's got 1. I know when Shadow got out here and had a fucking panther. But yeah, that's nice. Does Shadow have any at the top? Hold on. I haven't checked. I didn't know Shadow did animal stuff. I don't think so, no. No, Shadow has 1 panther down the bottom. That's cool. And you've got 3, but 2 of them have names. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I knew your guy was getting... Why have you got them here? Mates. Mates, this ain't where they're going. Just stop that bullshit right now. Take them to where they're supposed to be. We have a pen for them. Just waiting for us back asleep, something will flush. No, give you and plush some pats, Viken. Yeah, this is allowing... Oh, because there's not males and females. There we go. Okay, allow the males and females of the chickens and the ducks. That will allow them to take them up into there and stop roping them up to locations, hopefully. Alright. I swear, there has been so many, like, minor things in my colony. This is the funniest part. So, I've said this before. Whenever I take a break, alright, even if it's just if I don't stream something week to week, if I stream it and then come back like a fortnight later, I often forget a whole bunch of things that I have set up in place, like this. And yet, when I play things week to week, I remember all of this obscure, weird information about the game. And it's just insane to think of that I remember that shit on the average day. Plus, like, all the chitty chat conversations with people and stuff. And everything else is going on in my life. Like, it just baffles me sometimes to, like, think about that. You hauling potatoes. Limestone shelf. Nice. Well, we've got a lot of potatoes out here. They've been out here for a little while. Not long enough that they've deteriorated. I know that if it gets to a point where the animals finish grazing on this, they'll get all the way up there and they'll eat. So it's not like it's a big waste, right? And my animals, if you notice, they've eaten everything down here on this bottom half of the map for the most part, except like over here. And like a little bit over here. So, when they next get hungry, they might eat some of the strawberry plants that's coming through, but they're more likely probably going to run up here and eat all like the loose stuff. So it's probably not going to go to waste in all reality. Now, what I do want to do, because like I've got a fuck ton of rice. I got a lot of rice. Like we're getting a lot of strawberries at the moment too. But I know rice grows really fast and stuff, but I kind of want to replace. This is that at the moment. What if I turn this area into, I know we've got it as potatoes at the moment, what if I turn this into strawberries? And what if I turn this area into potatoes? They'll bring our potatoes like right up, way up. Okay. And the strawberry plants, it doesn't take very long to grow either, but it's not as urgent if they bring them in. And stuff like potatoes aren't urgent either, but like if they brought the potatoes inside, we'd probably have like 10,000, nearly 11,000 potatoes, just as much as the rice. But I think we could probably go to say that like we have a lot of berries being grown at the moment, but I have this huge area of rice, which sometimes we harvest and sometimes the animals eat. So I'll let the rice dwindle for a little bit. McPherson has gotten sick from the flu. McPherson will be fine. They're going to lay down. McPherson's one of our doctors too, so like their ability to self-tend should be fine. You'd think. Now, I will lose my internal rice area here. What was this one going? This is just still... I'm kind of tempted to just make that rice like a small area. I want to find a spot. Like around here would grow pretty fast. This is rice and this is like regrowing pretty quickly. Phoenix, the fuck you doing? You're in and out of that blind so much tonight. He didn't even stop to look at me. He just fucked right off. Jesus. Alright. I do have hill root growing down here. I could turn that into, like I said, I could turn that into a rice area because it is an outdoor area. I am growing rice inside. I'll make a small external rice area. I don't think I can expand that any further. Nah. Alright, that's fine. I'll turn that into rice on its next like crop rotation or whatever. And the rest of everything else seems to be doing fine. How is this? It's mostly there. I kind of wish they'd get down and replant this though. Mind you, they are going through like harvesting a lot of stuff at the moment, so I'm not particularly mad. It's just like I have indoor areas and stuff that are growing. I may end up making all the indoor areas be like Devilstone and stuff. The point is, when my people get to a point where they've got like, you know, the tens of thousands of fucking surplus cooked meals and stuff like that, like they used to have when they had like the 20,000 and stuff, when they start getting up to that kind of stuff again, I'll assess whether or not I want any of this outdoor grow area or not, because it was always supposed to just be a temporary thing. You know, it was really just to like get us started with food. Now I'm hoping that these fucking birds get... Right. I had to yawn. I hope that they get a few of these eggs hatched. Like we've already got 2 in here. The other thing I gotta do is say that, where is my zones? I want to clear. The panthers are currently getting here. What's up, Phoenix? What are you doing? It's creeping up onto the desk really slowly. I want to make sure my cats don't get into this area and eat the eggs. I do have the panthers allowed in here at the moment. They might eat the eggs, but they shouldn't. I should have enough other food, but I don't have a lot of meat. And I got a little bit of beef. What are you doing, Phoenix? You're trying to be passive-aggressive at me. Trying to give me the back end, being like, I don't want pats. Sunday bullshit. So Phoenix comes up, and he'll usually try to sit in a way that suggests that he does not actually want to be patted, but he absolutely does want to be patted, but he doesn't want me to know that he wants to be patted. He sits with his back to me, Generally speaking, what he does is he does this passive aggressive thing with his tail where he like smacks the shit out of my hand or whatever, like to get my attention, to be aware that he's sitting there. But in actuality, it's fine. Like, I'd happily sit there and pat him, but yeah, I don't know. He got pats, that's the main thing. I'm already seeing a few fertile eggs in here, which is great because they might hatch in a couple of days. I'm already keeping the cats out of the space, and the panthers will come in and hopefully collect any eggs that are unfertile. Like Dodsworth is actively doing that at the moment. Like he's literally just taking a cluster of unfertile eggs to cook and stuff. But anything that isn't fertile, like they can go and they can cook with it. Like there's already like a dozen eggs in here, which is great. Like we've got about 9 eggs in here, and being a condensed area, it should force them to breed again. Even if I was to like let them breed a bunch of eggs in here and then kick them back out, like it would still be worth it. Like, well, you're a female, you've got 7%. Anybody closer to like 100%? 90%? Alright. There's a few that are like really close to it. There's a few that have just sort of started. That's good. I don't know how many days it's going to take them, but it takes like 4 days to hatch. So yeah, alright. So hopefully, basically by the time it's spring, I should be able to let them out of here and we should have a cluster of like little chicks, hopefully. If I can keep them in here through spring, open up the roof and let this grow, that'd be great. At the moment, it's still too cold out, so it's like 12 degrees. So, yeah. Either way, like, I'd like to get some quests and shit, but my allies have been super quiet. Usually whenever something's super quiet, I'm expecting to get, like, an attack or something like that. Also, how are we going on those? Oh, we got a couple of the benches, but it's still an eclipse, so that's fine. Can I make components? Just set that up forever, because that's going to be a lot easier once that starts. I can't believe that these two got made quickly. I guess they keep finishing those ones, but these are like 12 components each. I'm guessing we must have had some in storage nearby for that. But yeah, if they can get set up and we get light in here, and we've got like mostly clean area, better floors, get some fucking decorations and shit going on in here. Be great. They obviously don't have chairs and shit. I could try, I know I got rid of those stools that we made before. And I gotta stop using plasteel. Let's see if I can make uranium chairs. I gotta have enough uranium around here to like make fancy chairs, right? I mean, we've been digging it up for a while. That one's that side. Alright. Yeah, I should have... Yeah, I got 2,000 uranium. We should be fine. We can make some fancy ass chairs. Maybe people to sit on. And my other bench is finished. My smithy. So... Yeah, this is the shit. Sorry. Earlier, I was saying to Kurumi that I was making marine armor on average. This was the bullshit that I was thinking of making. I meant this. Plate armor. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that there's a shittier version of armor that exists in this game. I'm like, where is it? I can't find it. But this is the crap that I'm after. Anywho. Yeah, we'll make some of that crap eventually. I'll probably make it mostly out of wood, as it's like a resource that I can come by more frequently that doesn't need to go into something else. But I'll probably make like a fuck ton of like gladiuses and stuff like that. I remember looking up the stats a really long time ago, and there was something to do with like the work to make and the materials to make it and whatever. It was essentially the best one I could kind of make out of all of them for efficiency and materials and whatever. Right, so I used to make a shit ton of gladiuses, and we've got 3. I kind of like about 15. Eventually I'll make like some simple helmets and some plate armor. What do these ones do if they make simple helmets? Okay, so I can make simple helmets on basically multiple things. that's fine. Alright. Yeah, so once we've got some electricity rolling, I'll start making some gladiuses, which is going to give us, well, I think it uses just 50 whatever resource. The only thing I haven't said is what it can't use. I don't want gold. I do not want to see plasteel fucking gladiuses around here. They're great and everything. But steel and uranium, I'm not using uranium for anything at the moment. I'm basically just making chairs out of it. I would only make wooden gladiuses a lot because they're great for when I get like a trader wants to trade me so many gladiuses and they don't care as long as it's normal quality, and I'm like, well, I have a deal for you. I've got like 50 of these fucking things in wood, and they're like, sweet, they'll do. And I get to keep whatever they have. So that's only good. But I don't have a lot of wood, unfortunately, in this colony, because we have a lot of things that are using wood. Like, we brought home thousands of wood and we're down to like 300 at the end of winter. Mind you, we have got trees. My people just are not interested in cutting trees, to be fair. So I could probably make like a small area up here somewhere be like a wood tree farm or something like that. Like maybe along here I could make that trees. We are getting food out of it. Again, I also had to yawn before, but yeah, the popular trees and stuff like that is not very high skill. The oak trees aren't too bad either. I don't know if one gives me more wood or if it takes longer. 30 days to grow. What's it give me in the wood production? Where is that? Possible limited lifespan. Well, I didn't know I could click on stuff. Apparently I clicked on something, so that's cool. Minimum is 6. Harvest yield is 56. Okay. I want to know. It's 30 days and 56. What's the other one? You are half that time. You give me about half of it. Actually, if I can make more of these in the same amount of time, I can get more yield. So yeah, let's make the popular trees out here. I'm expecting my fucking thrumbos to still eat them, but if they don't eat them, we can harvest it and I'll give that a crack. Otherwise, in summer, it could also be beneficial for me to turn these internal grow rooms during summer into tree crops, because they're not areas where my thrumbos would be allowed to get to. And wild animals can't eat them. But again, I have to pull the roof off anyway in summer to conserve electricity and shit, so I don't have to, I just do. Choose to. But yeah, we'll get some shit growing around here. I think that'll help a little bit, you know? Oop. I accidentally clicked on something. Alright, so we got chairs and shit getting done in here. Once all of these get done, because it's got 2, that's got 0, 0, 5s in it, 3. Some of them are nearly there. If we didn't have the eclipse at the moment, we'd probably have enough power to be working on most of these machines. But we just don't. And the electricity and stuff's off as well. That kind of sucks. Man, I got a bad case of the yawns at the moment. I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, because over Christmas I was awake during the day. I'm like, not so much tired, but I'm like fidgety. Very fidgety at the moment. Restless kind of thing. But because, like, for the most part over the last couple of days, I haven't really, like, I have sat still, but I haven't really sat still, you know? So we'll see. Let's see how I go with that. Oh yeah, they've got the stuff out of here already. Cool. We'll put that back. I really don't like what they did with that, with the shit getting landed here. I wish it would stop doing that, and I'm not quite sure why it keeps landing over here. I don't know if maybe one of these was like the last one to get built. If that was the case, which it could be, because I do think that that would probably be like one of the last places. If that was the case, I could probably honestly like mark up like the prison or like a hospital or something like that and be like, okay, this is where it's going to instead. But Honestly, if it landed inside of the thing, that would be great. I was concerned that when it opened, it did pop out inside. I'm pretty sure this has roofs on it. Yeah, it does. But yeah, as soon as it gets back into summer, you can start saving a whole heap of electricity. And hopefully I'll get a whole heap of animals, and like we are working on getting animals up in numbers. I do think I have a fuck ton of panthers. I think we're okay for that at the moment. Like, it's mostly because I have so many that are bonded as well. Because like by the look of it, I've got 16 bonded panthers, but I also have like 10, 12 fucking non-bonded panthers at the same time. So that's a little bit of a problem. I don't really need 40 fucking chickens and shit, but I really need the egg production kind of thing. The other thing too is I feel like I have a lot of sheep. I've got allowed to have 15. Okay, that might be what the problem is. Let's take that down to like 5 at a time. The cats I don't really care. They can have like any more or less number. I think we limited that actually to prevent, that's right, I remember now, we limited it to prevent having too many eating around the place. I don't really need to have at any point in time a lot of what do you call it, cats, essentially. Like, as long as we have more females. Got basically almost all the adult female cats and stuff. Keep it to about that. Keep it to the 5s at the moment. Eventually we'll get the cats and stuff back up, but I can't afford to have that many meters because I've got a lot of panthers at the moment as well. But I've got no limits on the cows, no limits on the muffaloes. The sheep, we just have like a fuck ton of sheep right now. I really don't need that. I would like to kind of take the cap off the sheep, but like, holy shit, are they breeding like flies? I guess I could see how that goes. We get a lot more adult animals, hopefully, and I'm waiting for these to reach like adulthood. So I've got almost as many as I need, in actual fact. That's for the cows. I don't need more of that. I do need more of these. I need this to start getting up into 15 adult females. Not for the cows, not for the sheep. We don't get to haul with them. But like dromedaries are doing a really, really weak job, honestly. I'll take all my hauling animals sections up to like decent numbers again, not the panthers, horses. Like my other animals numbers are really, really pathetic at the moment, to be fair. I'm honestly considering taking the male quantity of like most of these like non-breeding animals and stuff like that down to like 1. I might actually do that. I'll take it to 2. I won't be that strict. The ducks and stuff though, I'll wait a little bit because we're waiting to get the maximum amount that I need for that at the moment. I wouldn't normally keep that fucking many, but we'll see. See how this goes. Hey Adam, welcome in. What are you up to? I'm just trying to replenish my animal numbers a little bit at the moment, because like it's nearly, well, it's 2/3 through winter at the moment, give or take. It's nearly mostly through winter at the moment, and in spring I'm hoping to get like a fuck ton of animals. Oh, let me get a drink. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you too, Adam. It's really sweet of you. I feel like I haven't really even... I know somebody said like Merry Christmas to me so far, but I feel like it hasn't happened, kind of thing. And like while I've been streaming and stuff, I don't think it's happened. So yeah, no, I appreciate that. I don't know. It's just one of those fucking weird things. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've said and heard it and stuff everywhere, but for some reason it just hasn't happened until now while I'm live and stuff. Can you clean the fucking room? Holy shit. Clean the whole place, Selena. Mara. I'm celebrating Hanukkah, not Christmas, but thanks. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, previously I've been good about saying like if you're celebrating Christmas or not or something else and stuff most of this time. But usually like when somebody like wishes me Merry Christmas and stuff like that, I always like unfortunately just make the assumption that it's like a mutual both ways thing. But yeah, in your case, happy Hanukkah for you. I hope that however you're celebrating and whatever you're doing and stuff has been nice and or peaceful and whatnot. My Christmas was actually really like calm and peaceful and stuff. It was really nice because normally it's not so great. Oh my god, every time I zoom in, they fucking slaughter a cat. Can you guys not do that? Yeah, no, we had like, I don't know, it was just my partner and I this year because usually we have to go somewhere or do something or be somewhere or whatever. And this year it was just the two of us. It was just really nice. Kind of got to do whatever the fuck we wanted this year, which was nice. But it was really like our first Christmas together kind of thing, just the two of us. So yeah, it was quite nice. I'll have like photos and stuff of like food and whatever later on my various like socials and stuff and in Discord and whatnot. Thanks, happy to hear that was a good day. Yeah, it was a really nice day. Just I didn't realize I stayed paused then. Are we paused or is this night? Well, no, it's just night. Yeah, no, we got up and made some food and watched